Hi, NEi Hickam Medical Clinic team. This is Kimo Quizon, your president and CEO. Just wanted to check in with you guys and thank you for everything you guys are doing out at the Hickam Medical Clinic. Um, the Hickam Medical Clinic has an important role in this COVID 19 situation that we're experiencing right now. So it's crucial that you guys continue to do what you guys are doing. So thank you very much. I know you guys are there on the front lines, and it's difficult to be there. So I really appreciate you guys showing up to work every day and giving us 110%. Uh, Everyone's very proud of you guys. It's no easy feat to be on the front lines in a medical facility. So thank you so much for being there, and thank you so much for putting in the time um, to serve not only our mission but to serve the military's mission as well. Um, so what I also wanted to do in this video is just go over some changes that happened on Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, as well as some proper usage of the different masks that we use on base, and some best practices. What we want to do is we want to minimize our risk as much as possible. Uh, you know, at this point. So it's crucial that we follow protocol and we follow proper procedures. So if you forget, you can talk with your safety manager there on site, or project manager that's on site, or you can just watch this video over again. Okay. So the first thing what I want to do is go over the N95 mask. As you guys know, when we're doing terminal cleanings out on the Hickam Medical Clinic, we're in full hazmat gear. You're putting on coveralls, covering your shoes, gloves, goggles, the whole 9 yards. We're also required to use these masks, N95 masks. These masks are one of the best masks on the market right now, and it's really hard to come by. Supplies running very low. We're working on getting more masks for you guys, but in the meantime, we're trying to reuse these masks for a total of at least 8 hours. Okay, the recommended usage was continuous 8 hours of use, and then you dispose of the mask. Since our cleanings take anywhere between 1.5 hours to 2 hours, we want to keep track on total usage of each mask. So we'd want to exceed 8 hours on a mask. Okay. The way to use a mask, properly use a mask, and to sterilize the mask is what I'm going to go over now. Okay. When you're handling your mask, you don't want to touch the inside of the mask at all. Okay. As much as possible, you do not want to touch the inside of the mask. The first thing that you want to do with proper usage of your mask is to wash your hands. Okay. It's imperative that you wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds, at least 20 seconds. That's the equivalent of singing happy birthday 2 times, doing the ABCs. Just wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Get in between the fingers, on the top, on the bottom of your hands. If you can clean out your nails like this a little bit with soap and water. If you don't have the ability to wash your hands at a sink with soap and water, you want to use hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer with at least, I think it was at least 70% alcohol is what you want to use. Okay, so make sure your hands are clean before handling the mask. Even when you are handling the mask, you still want to avoid touching the inside of the mask. Okay, the reason for that is you don't want to contaminate it with anything. Okay, you don't want to contaminate with anything whatsoever. So handling the mask, always hold the outside. When putting the mask on, you want to take the mask and put it directly in your face. This metal bar should go right across your nose. Okay. Once the mask is on your face, you want to take one of the elastic straps and pull it over your head. Okay. I've done it both ways, with the top elastic first and bottom elastic first. I really haven't felt a difference, and I've seen people do it both ways. So either or, whatever you're most comfortable with. I like to start with the top. So the top, you want to put over your head and tuck it behind your ears. Okay. Next, you want to do is you want to take the second elastic, hold the front of your mask, and you want to pull it over your head, under your ears, around your neck, and you want to try to create a 90-degree angle at this point, okay? As best as you can. Once the mask is on your face, you can adjust it for comfort. Once you get it comfortable, next thing you want to do is you want to contour this metal bar along your nose and your cheekbones, so it'll create a nice seal along the top, okay? So you want to take both of your hands, start in the middle of your nose, and you want to gently just push out, okay? Once that's done, you should have the proper fit of your mask on your face, all right? There should be no, there should be a complete seal around this whole area, okay? You don't want any breaks. The reason for that is you don't want air to enter in through the side of your mask, the top of your mask, or on the bottom of your mask. The only air that should be flowing through your mask is through the carbon cartridge on the front, okay? Removing your, so now what I want to do is how to properly remove the mask. When you properly remove the mask, again, you're going to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds or use hand sanitizer. Then you're going to place your hand on the front of the mask. You're going to take the first elastic band and pull it up over your head. Then you're going to take the second elastic band and pull it up over your head, okay? And then you're going to take the mask off your face. Again, not touching the inside. Once the mask is off your face, we need to reuse these masks, so they need to be sanitized. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to sanitize the mask next. Okay. So to properly disinfect your mask, what you want to do is you want to get a paper bag and you want to get some kind of disinfectant. On base, you guys are using Xanny One Step, or you could also use alcohol, pure alcohol. This is actually 70% alcohol, straight out of the bottle. What you want to do is first is you want to place your name on a paper bag, okay? That way, you know this is your mask and no one else is going to use your mask. Put that off to the side. Next thing you want to do is you want to take your mask and handle it from the outside only, and as much as possible try to tuck the elastic on the inside, because you don't want to get any type of disinfectant on this as much as possible, okay? What you want to do is you want to do 1 or 2 sprays. You just want to mist the mask, okay? You don't want to saturate it, you want to get it too wet, you just want to mist it, okay? I'm not using the Xanny One Step, I'm actually using alcohol for my mask to disinfect it. So what you want to do is you want to get directly above the mask, maybe about 12 inches away, and then spray once. That's gonna, you know, create a mist that covers the entire mask. Once that's done, you want to take your paper bag, handle the mask, and stick it in there. And then you want to take the paper bag and then you want to just close it. Okay. You leave it in the paper bag until you're ready for its next use. All right. Another mask that we use at the Hickam Medical Clinic when we're not doing terminal cleanings are regular surgical masks, similar to this one. Okay. These regular surgical masks are also hard to come by, but we are not reusing these masks in our medical setting there at the Hickam Medical Clinic, okay? When we're doing regular cleanings or anytime you're on base, you're required to have some type of mask on your face, okay? With the exception of eating, okay? Or I guess smoking if you're a smoker. Those are the only 2 times you can not have a mask on your face. Anytime you're on base, you need to have some type of face covering, okay? With the medical mask, they're pretty straightforward, easy to use. There's a front of the mask and there's a back of the mask. The front of the mask is usually going to be colored. I believe the ones that you have on base are blue, or they might be this green, and the inside of the mask are going to be white. What you want to do is you want to handle the mask by only the ear loops, okay? Don't touch the inside of the mask again for the same reasons you don't want to touch the inside of the mask of the N95. You just don't want to contaminate it. There's a metal bar on this mask here. So this metal bar is going to go across the top of your nose, okay? So once it's in center of your nose, you loop it around your left ear, you loop it around your right ear. Next thing you do is you want to contour this metal bar along your nose and your face, and then you want to pull the mask down under your chin, okay? That's the proper fit for the mask, all right? When you're ready to take the mask off, you know, just remove it by one ear, remove it off your second ear. You want to fold the mask in half. You don't want to touch the inside again. And then you're going to grab the outside, fold it, and then you're going to throw it away, okay? Another mask that we have are the masks that your project manager, Emmy, spent the weekend making. It's these masks here. It may be a different pattern, but Emmy's, you know, been taking the time to make masks for, you know, all of our employees. She's made masks for the Hickam Commissary. I'm sure she made masks for you guys. She's made some masks for the Department of Hawaiian Homelands team out in Kapolei. So thank you so much, Emmy. Thank you. These cloth masks are really, really helping us out. So thank you. With the cloth mask, this cloth mask, the accordion is going to be, the folds are going to be facing downward, and there's going to be stitching on the top. That's going to be the front of the mask. The inside of the mask, the folds are going to be facing up, okay? What you want to do is you want to just take the mask and put the stitching across your nose, and then pull the top straps over behind your ears. Once the mask is on your face, you want to pull it down and adjust it so it's comfortable. Pretty straightforward. When you're ready to take the mask off, what you want to do is fold it in half again by using just the straps. Fold it in half again. You stick it in your bag, or you can stick it in your pocket. When you take it home, you want to wash it and use water and soap. Try to use water that's hot, 160 degrees or higher. And if you have a dryer, you can use a dryer and stick it into the dryer. If you don't have a dryer, hang it in direct sunlight. Okay, the sun will help disinfect the mask as well. You don't want to reuse the mask before washing it, okay? You want to make sure it's washed or disinfected after each use before using it again, okay? The last mask that we have are masks made out of this new material that the University of Florida, they found a second use for this material. This material is called Halyard H600. It's a material that medical facilities use to cover medical equipment with. This material is supposed to be better than the N95 material, okay? So we're working on getting these masks made for everybody right now. Hopefully I can issue you guys some masks soon. We have the materials, we just need people to help us sew the masks together, okay? The way these masks work, just like how the mask that Emmy made, you want to just take the top of the mask. The top of the mask, okay, again, the front is going to be blue, the back is going to be white. The white is what goes along your face, okay? There's a little metal bar that's sewed into here. If you can see the stitching, there's a little metal bar here. So what you want to do is you want to take that little metal bar, place it across your nose, and then take the straps and tie it behind your back. Once it's on, you want to take the little metal bar at the top and contour it to your nose again and your cheekbones, so you can try to get a pretty good seal on the top. You want to take the mask and you'll pull it under your chin, and that is the proper fit for this mask here. Okay. Once you're ready to take the mask off, what you want to do is go ahead and just unloop it. Again, the mask come off. You don't want to handle the inside of the mask, always the outside of the mask or the straps. Take each strap and you want to fold it in half. And fold it in half again. Okay. These masks cannot be put in the wash. So what we're going to do is we're also going to show you how to disinfect this mask as well. So disinfecting this mask are going to be the same way we disinfect the other masks. You want to get a paper bag, put your name on it, take the mask, try to set it down, try to pull it apart and separate it as much as possible, and then you want to take the disinfectant, whether it's going to be alcohol or the Zani One Step, hold it about 12 inches away. Get that good mist on there. Mask. And stick it in the paper bag. Seal the bag. Proper hygiene is really important, especially if you're working in a medical setting. So again, you can't stress it enough. You cannot wash your hands more than enough at this point, okay? So again, washing your hands 20 seconds or longer with soap and water. If you don't have access to a sink and soap and water, what you want to do is use hand sanitizer. Okay, make sure you rub the hand sanitizer on the bottom in your palms and also on the top of your hands as well. Okay, in between your fingers. Gloves are there to protect yourselves more than anything else. Okay, when you have a glove on, you still can touch contaminated surfaces and you can transfer that contamination to other parts or other areas that you're working. So say if you're working in one room and it's contaminated and you complete the cleaning of that room and then you need to move to another room, you want to change those gloves. Okay, the last thing that I want to go over is if you're not feeling well. If you are having any type of flu-like symptoms, coughing, sneezing, running nose, you need to let us know as soon as possible. Let Brent know and let Emmy know. If they are not available, try them on their cell phones. If you can't reach them on their cell phones, you guys can call me or you can call Sharon at the office. Okay, it's important that you get in touch with us if you are feeling sick. All right, there's some proper procedures that we need to follow that was set forth by Hickam Medical Clinic leadership, so we need to make sure that we follow those procedures as well. So again, I just want to thank you guys for what you guys are doing at the Hickam Medical Clinic. I'm really proud of all of you guys there. Working in a medical setting right now is probably one of the most difficult things to do. So thank you very much for all you guys are doing, and thank you for supporting NEi's mission and the mission of the United States Air Force. I appreciate it. Okay. If you guys have any questions, I'm always available. Reach me anytime. I'm always available for you guys. Okay. Thank you and aloha.